Imagine walking into a restaurant and suddenly the waiter hands you the bill before you've even finished your meal. Or picture your friend saying, "How are you?" but walking away before you can answer. Yes, welcome to the United States of America, where everyday habits can shock, confuse, and fascinate the rest of the world. Today, we'll explore 10 everyday things Americans do that surprise foreigners. Some are beautiful, some are strange, and some will make you wonder, why do Americans do that? Stay until the end, because number 10 might leave you completely speechless. 1. The mystery of tipping. In most countries, the price on the menu is the price you pay. But in America, not so fast. Tipping is a cultural expectation. A waiter, barista, or taxi driver often relies on your tip for their income, usually 15% to 20% of the bill. For foreigners, this feels awkward. Why should I pay extra if the food already costs so much? But in America, tipping isn't just polite, it's part of the system. To Americans, not tipping can feel almost like an insult. 2. Coffee obsession. In Italy, coffee is an espresso, small and strong. In Ethiopia, it's a traditional ceremony, but in the USA, coffee is everywhere, all the time, in giant cups. Drive-through coffee shops, refillable mugs, iced coffee the size of a water bucket. Americans treat coffee almost like a lifeline. Many foreigners laugh when they see someone carrying a huge cup of coffee at 8 p.m. but for Americans, coffee is part of the daily rhythm. 3. Prom and high school spirit. Movies didn't exaggerate. Yes, American high schools really do have prom nights, cheerleaders, pep rallies, and football games. For many foreigners, school is only about academics. But in the USA, high school is also about identity, friendship, and memories. The culture of lockers, yearbooks, and senior prom still shocks visitors. To Americans, these traditions are rites of passage, moments that stay in their hearts forever. 4. Supersized everything. Walk into a supermarket and you'll see milk in gallon jugs, sodas bigger than your head, and meal portions that could feed a family. The American idea of normal size often looks enormous to the rest of the world. For foreigners, it feels wasteful or unhealthy, but Americans see it as value for money. Why pay more for less? This culture of abundance is shocking, sometimes impressive, sometimes overwhelming. 5. Road trips. Americans love road trips. With wide highways, open landscapes, and endless fast food stops, the USA was almost designed for the car. In Europe or Asia, driving long hours can feel exhausting. But in America, road trips are an adventure. Friends pack snacks, sing songs, and chase sunsets across the states. It's a symbol of freedom, deeply tied to the American spirit. 6. Drive through everything. Speaking of cars, only in America can you find a drive-through for nearly everything. Coffee? Yes. Burgers? Of course. Banks? Pharmacies? Even weddings in Las Vegas. Foreigners often laugh. Are Americans allergic to walking? But drive-throughs reflect convenience, speed, and a culture where time equals money. It may look strange, but to Americans, it's perfectly normal. 7. Religion and Sunday church. In many parts of the world, faith is private. In America, religion often feels public. Churches are large, lively, and full of community events, barbecues, concerts, even football watch parties. Foreigners are shocked to see how open people are about faith, especially in small towns. Whether you're religious or not, Sunday church culture is a central part of American life for millions. 8. Small talk everywhere. How are you? But they don't actually wait for the answer. For foreigners, this feels confusing. But in America, small talk is a social lubricant. In elevators, grocery stores, or while waiting in line, people chat casually about the weather, sports, or nothing at all. To Americans, small talk isn't fake, it's friendly. It makes strangers feel a little less like strangers. 9. Flags, holidays, and patriotism. Travel the USA and you'll notice something unusual. American flags on schools, houses, even in front of fast food restaurants. Foreigners often ask, why so many flags? But to Americans, the flag is not just fabric, it's identity, unity, and pride. Holidays like the 4th of July with fireworks or Veterans Day parades shock visitors because the level of patriotism is so visible. Agree or not, it's a unique part of American life. 10. Thanksgiving. Thanksgiving may not be as global as Christmas, but in the US it's one of the most emotional days of the year. Families gather, share meals, and reflect on gratitude. Every November, families gather to eat turkey, stuffing, and pie, and give thanks for what they have. Foreigners are often puzzled. Why celebrate eating turkey? But Thanksgiving is more than food. It's about family, gratitude, and the idea of coming together once a year to pause and reflect. For many Americans, it's the most emotional day of the year. So, those were 10 everyday things Americans do that shock the world. Some habits make us laugh, some make us wonder, and some are surprisingly heartwarming. But together, they paint a picture of a culture that values freedom, abundance, connection, and tradition. Which of these shocked you the most? Drop your thoughts in the comments. I'd love to hear from you. And if you enjoyed this journey into culture, don't forget to like, subscribe, and join our community of love, culture, and humanity. Because the more we understand each other, the more connected the world becomes.